Stadium in Atlanta. A neutral site showdown as both of these teams hoping to make an early season statement. It's the Baylor Bears and the Auburn Tigers. Along with David Pollock and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. Holly Rowe, some interesting storylines setting up in this one.
Guys, this is a big deal for Auburn. New head coach Alex Golish, he told me that he is so excited they've got some crucial pieces in the transfer portal, and he believes this Auburn job is a diamond. He is ready to make it shine bright here this season. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. The Tigers kicker headed toward the football, and their season is now officially underway. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bears offense will start this game off with the football. And they'll put their fate in the hands of this transfer junior quarterback. Still a lot of upside for this quarterback, and they're hoping he can reach his potential. To really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Here's Lagway to pass. Makes the grab. It's Freeman. Brings him down at the 48. It's a gain of 15 and a first down.
And Baylor's a team, man, it's been interesting to watch them because offensively, they make no bones about it. They want to throw the ball all over the yard. And what do? To replace their stud from a year ago? They go in the portal. They get DJ Lagway, a guy that can spin it, has had some high moments, also had some inconsistencies, Palmer. So I'm interested to watch this young man at the helm.
Yeah, the big key, I think, for Baylor is this coaching staff getting the most out of DJ Lagway. Because you said it, David, he was one of the most recruited players and Gatorade Player of the Year in high school for a reason. His ceiling is so high. The issue, though, has been the consistency. This coaching staff
just keeps moving. Snags it and he's open. Touchdown Bears! He got loose and it was lights out after that. They're on the board first here in the season opener.
That is how you get your playmaking wide receiver in the game early. First series, they scripted this. They want to get him the football. They get him the football, and he does the rest. Gets the big touchdown on the opening drive of the game.
They get set for the point after as we have the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they close the deal from 43 yards out with a touchdown pass. On the run from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Tigers offense, who will go to work for the first time in this one. Let's take a look at our impact players. They'll give it to the transfer. First carry. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10. Let's talk for a second about Auburn. The only important expectations are the ones inside the program, but when you start the season on the outside of the rankings looking in, it can give you a little bit of an edge, can it?
Yeah, they want to...
Oh, he's got some space. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a first down at the 37. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. Really good job by everybody there. Well blocked, good run, and a first down.
Man, coaches talked about they want to get this running back involved early and often and create some momentum, and this is a great way to do it. Early in this football game, ripping off an explosive run, get the juices going, and I bet you he's going to get a few more touches today.
They'll give it to him again. And they're able to shove him to the turf as they stop him for a short gain.
And you want to run the football. That's okay. You'll take some of these. But if they start to add up down the road, obviously, you might want to think about airing it out a little bit.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, the quarterback knew he wanted to go to his tight end on that play. He's a big physical target, but it was the hit on the play that forced the incompletion.
They'll try to move the chains on this 3rd and long from the 50. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. He's going to come up a couple of yards short of the first down.
How good has this defense been coming in? They've had a plan for this receiver. He's one of the fastest guys in all of college football, but he has just not been able to get loose or make anything big happen down the field. That time on a...
Big tight end makes the grab, first down, still on his feet. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive. The metrics tell you so often, go ahead, go for it on 4th down, and it pays off there.
That just shows you the head coach's confidence in his quarterback to go out on a critical 4th down and execute.
And just a short, safe pass play, they pick up a few. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Looking to throw again. Caught in the backfield, it's Nimrod. And it is well blocked as they pick up enough for a first down. The Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Looking to throw on first down. Fires deep toward the end zone. And swatted down by the defense to stop the scoring opportunity.
Well, no secret, this guy was a big part of their key to success. Already 2 catches on the opening drive, and they go back to him again. This time the defense is in better position, and they force the incompletion.
Finding some room. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers!
And that's a big problem for this defense. When you get that guy in space, it's hard to catch him. You got to bottle him up near the line of scrimmage. Palmer, too much daylight too early in that run.
Yeah, you're right, David. And I think that's what makes this guy unique. With his skill sets, you just know it's a matter of time. You just keep giving him the football. Good things are going to happen. Long touchdowns are going to happen, and you saw it right there.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he makes the extra point. They put together an 81-yard drive, and he finished it with a scintillating 28-yarder to the house. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Okay, guys, the Bears offense comes onto the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Complete to start this drive. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. And the Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Throwing, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Just a little off. Incomplete.
And I think on that last play, that's an example of the quarterback trying to predetermine who he wants to throw to, and instead of letting the defense dictate who gets the ball. Man coverage, that guy was not open that time out on the perimeter of the field. Still, he gave him a chance, but that thing had incompletion written all over it from the moment the ball left his hand.
Nice job by the quarterback, seeing the receiver come open, getting him the football, making the first down, and they like to do this. When they make a first down, they want to go fast. They want to crank up the tempo.
They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. Dropping back, it's Lagway. Bringing the heat. Oh, and he got drilled as he just got rid of the football.
Well, he did what he was coached to do, and he threw it away, but you can see he's frustrated with himself. He knows he's one of the fastest quarterbacks in the country, and I think he's wishing he had that play back, because he might have been able to take off and scramble, and who knows?
Makes a grab and room to run. They've got it inside the 40 at the 39 as they pick up the first down. The Bears look to keep this drive humming. Handoff from the shotgun. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Offside.
Good job by the QB there, using his cadence, using his clapping, trying to get this defense offside.
Maybe can be a little more aggressive here after the offsides penalty. It's 1st and 5. Play fake, flag way. Unloads to the wideout. Wide open downfield. There to make the tackle, and that's how we'll wrap up this first period. We've played one, and we are right back where we started, all tied up after the first period as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. They'll run it. It's Turner. Got enough space, and he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
I love running backs that have a nose for the goal line, understand how to get there, finish strong into the end zone, know I get 6, and then go celebrate with your boys.
And the PAT gives them a 14-7 lead. So a well-executed 8-play, 75-yard drive. And they finished it off with a 17-yard touchdown run. Let's see what he can do with the return. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Auburn's offense headed out to go on the attack. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Brown will throw it. Snagged in the middle. It's Eccles. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's 1st down. Pass completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Running inside. It's Cobb. Good pickup on the ground, and they'll mark him down at the 39.
Man, it's nice when you can depend on your big boys up front to make a lane, and you get 5 or 6 yards. You get 5 or 6 yards a pop. You move the ball down the field easily, and more importantly, can get this defense to be more aggressive, to bring DBs close to the line of scrimmage, and then that might open up some big plays down the field.
And he was drilled just as he released the pass. It's incomplete.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions, from go to 1 to 2, and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
Doesn't quite make it to the 1st down marker. He's a yard short. And the offense will stay on the field. Do you think they're just going to try to make the defense jump? They'll make the stop about a yard short of the 1st down. So the officials take a closer look, and the replay booth will overturn the call. Here comes Auburn to the line on 1st and 10. Running right, Bryson Washington. Almost got it to midfield on that one. He's out of bounds a yard short at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Trying to impose their will with the run. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a 1st down.
And when you think about Alex Golis' offense and his tenure now at the University of Auburn, like, they've got to find those guys that can run the football. They like to go fast. And so bringing in Washington at the running back spot, obviously Brown's going to tote.
There's some room. Touchdown, Auburn! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house. And impressive run from the back. Gets him 6 points, good drink of water, and maybe a little oxygen.
He definitely needs some oxygen after that long run, but it looks simple, right? Just hand the ball off, but when you can make big plays like this in the run game, man, does it make offense fun.
Looking for the tie with the extra point. And they did tack on the extra point. They marched 79 yards on the drive, and they closed the deal with a 39-yard run to the house. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. Just able to get out to the 18-yard line on the return before he stopped. Baylor sends out the offense to go to work. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more scoring with this drive.
It's going back and forth. This is like two heavyweights just trading blows, David. What does this defense got to do to get us?
Turning it on! To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense. The Bears want to crank the tempo.
And how about the running back, man? Rips off a big play. This offense creates some momentum, and what do? They keep their foot on the gas right back on the football to try to keep this offense rolling.
Stopped at the 46-yard line, but give him 10 yards and the first down. New set of downs after the completion. Lagway on the play action. Looking deep down the right side. And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
You know the saying, no risk it, no biscuit. If you want big plays on offense, you've got to be able to take shots. They didn't hit that one, but moving ahead in the second half, expect this offense to keep dialing them.
The run inside. It's Turner. It's third down, and the line to gain is the 36. From the gun, give on the inside. That's not quite going to be enough as they stop him 4 yards short of the marker. The Tigers will call a timeout. That's their first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. And the Bears looking to convert on 4th down. Fourth down, Lagway. Complete out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Goes to the option. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop.
When you play the option and you play this responsibility football, sometimes your eyes can get lost. They didn't on that play. Nice job honing in, getting in there quickly, getting the quarterback to the ground.
That's caught. It's Turner. There, headed to the end zone, and he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Baylor! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. So a drive there of 82 yards, and they covered the final 29 yards with that touchdown pass. And he's not going to take the touchback. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Brown wants to pass. Got it in the middle. It's Kane.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Cobb. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. They'll try to move the chains on 3rd and short from the 25. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Dumps it off in the flats. Breaks a tackle, and he might have room. He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Tigers come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Looking downfield on first down. Flips it out on the screen. No siree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. The Tigers now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Here's a give to Washington. And he could not get loose on the run. The Bears call a timeout. That'll be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Snap. It's a fumble on the play. Recovered by the defense, and he's off. He stopped, not much on the return, but a whole lot in getting the football.
How about this defense? Great job by the defense forcing the turnover. You already got a lead. Now you get the ball right back to your offense right before the half. Big-time momentum swing.
We'll see. Really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Now we'll hang on here. The coach has called a timeout. He wants the officials to take another look. Thinks he's got a good shot at getting this one overturned. And how about the keen eyes and sharp awareness from the coach to challenge that call, and the officials agree it'll go his way. The Tigers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Pocket breaking down. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense.
Finally, a defense. Looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. Setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Able to pick his way forward for a decent game before the defense gets him down. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Brown will throw it. Fires toward the end zone. The pass is incomplete, and there are 2 ticks remaining on the clock. And as the clock is winding down here in the first half, they'll send out the field goal team. And they weren't able to get him in the middle of the field, so now a 49-yarder from the right hash. It's good, and that was dead solid perfect. And they'll trot off to the locker room after the field goal to close the half. Halftime as both teams head into the locker room. We're looking forward to a terrific second half, but before that, let's check in with Kevin Connors.
Gentlemen, so much excitement around a brand new season, and we're excited to get you caught up on everything here in Week 1. Let's start with the USC Trojans taking on the Fresno State Bulldogs. And it's the Trojans in one of those old-school fight-in-a-phone-booth games. Neither team has been able to break out offensively, but it feels like the one that does will come away today with a signature win. Here now, some other games you may have interest in, and social media has some sharp opinions about the state of things right now. Back now over to your game at Mercedes-Benz Stadium. And in this day and age where quarterbacks chuck it all over the field, how refreshing to see 2 offenses rely on off-tackle left, off-tackle right, and even a few halfback dives. Physical offensive lines and elusive backs have told the story. A throwback to the halcyon days of 3 yards and a cloud of dust. Either way, it's time to find out. Back to the best in the biz for the start of this 3rd quarter.
We're just about ready to start the second half. Fielded in the end zone. It's Richardson. Rams him with the stiff arm. He's able to work his way across the 25 to the 26 before going out of bounds. As we start the second half, Holly, what adjustments do these teams want to make?
Hey guys, checking in with the Tigers head coach. They are really thrilled with how their defense is playing so far. They knew coming in that they had a really tough opponent in the wide receiver on the other team, somebody who could change a game with one route. But their defense has been stout and solid. We'll see if they can continue to do that here as that wide receiver gets the ball here to start the second half. Back to you.
All right, Holly. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Brown wants to pass. Makes the catch. It's Kane. Oh, look out on the right. At the 20. Touchdown, Tigers. And that one will give them the lead.
That's just such a great way to answer. Your defense just gives up a touchdown, no problem. Offense come out, see what the defense is in. The passing game makes the big play down the field and the immediate answer to get the momentum back in this football game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point puts them up by a field goal. This offense prides itself on going after you, and they did with that long touchdown pass to finish off a two-play drive. He'll bring it out. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. The Bears offense makes its way onto the field. So as soon as they step on the field here in the third quarter, they find themselves trailing, and now they'll try to answer with a score of their own. They go play action with Lagway. Moves around to clear up the vision. And he's still running after the move. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And the Bears come to the line. This situation, you might see a shot play. They'll send the back in motion. From the gun, leaves it on the inside with the back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
And these short yardage situations, it all comes down to the up front. Like, who can win the battle up front? Can you get a hat on the hat? And they do. This offensive line, they get on the D-line, they create just enough space, understand short yard situation, fall forward, and get a first down.
Fires to the middle. Complete downfield. All down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. The Bears want to pick up the tempo.
If you're going to complete these in-breaking routes over the middle of the field, it's really important as a quarterback you don't stare the guy down and tip off where you're throwing the football. He's trying to freeze the safeties in this defense and then throws it on time. Accurate throw, nice pitch and catch.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Lagway. Rushes on him. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Slicing and dicing through this defense, and they've got it down to the 23. And they just want to give this guy a chance to make a play on 3rd down, and more times than not, he is going to deliver.
And he's so good, so efficient, such a good route runner, got the speed, got the complete game, so you definitely want to highlight him, and especially on those downs that matter the most. If something's not open quick underneath, find him, he'll make those contested catches.
Really nice job responding by the offense here. They watched the opponent go down the field and score a touchdown on that last drive, and you could see the quarterback there in the commercial break. He's telling his guys, let's go. We're going to go get this one. Everybody lock in. And that's what you're seeing on this drive. Doing a really, really nice job. They look confident. They're trying to score a touchdown themselves.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Running inside. It's Turner. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a first and goal. Handoff from the gun. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Bears! I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up with the touchdown.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point was good to finish things off. So a drive there of 85 yards, and it was capped off with the 8-yard run. From a couple of yards deep, he'll bring it out. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. They'll start on the ground with Washington. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play.
Great team defense on that run play. Everybody doing their job. People winning their one-on-ones, D linemen staying in their gaps, linebackers and DBs filling. You just can't do it better.
He'll throw it. Zings it complete to the right. He makes it up to the 20-yard line before going out of bounds. A 3rd and short coming from their own 20-yard line. Brown will throw it. Fires to the wideout. And they'll miss the connection here on 3rd down.
Well, in the first half, this offense was...
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. On 4th down, trying to find his man. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. Great place to start for this offense. They're trying to slow that rush down with the draw. They'll get him on the ground, but he takes it all the way down to the 10.
Love the work by the quarterback selling pass. You saw the linebackers just back out of the box. As soon as he handed it off, there was nobody home, and that led to a big gain.
The Bears will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Play fake Lagway. Here comes the heat. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play.
And I really like that decision by this quarterback. Listen, you've got a lot of downs here. It's 1st and goal. You're in scoring position. If you don't feel comfortable, throw that ball away. Live to fight another down.
He'll run it to the middle, looking for the end zone. He'll be brought down at the 5-yard line, and this defense is on its heels.
This is the most important part of the field. What you did to get down here means nothing. Nice job by this defense, staying confident, staying aggressive, and forcing a 3rd down and goal.
This defense was put in an awful position. If they can get a stop on 3rd down, Beck's going for the goal line, and he charges across the line. Touchdown, Bears! His 3rd touchdown of this game, and his 3rd on the season. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Coming out with it, it's Richardson. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Brown wants to pass. Good hands in there by the defense to force the incompletion.
I like the idea defensively here, too. Now, you got the lead. It's the second half. You can play more zone coverage. Trust your athletes on the back end to break on the ball and make something happen, like they did right there, forcing the incomplete.
Here's a little room there. They get him stopped at the 26, but that'll be enough for this offense to go to work on first down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Gets the back moving. Wants to throw on first down. Got a man. It's Washington. Trying to hit him with a quick game on first down, and nothing doing there. And the Tigers with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Pressure coming. Got him downfield. Breaks into the open. The 40. Past the 30. He's at the 10. Touchdown, Tigers. He got a step and just dusted the field.
How about him? Nice job catching the football and then turn it into a playmaker. Turn it into a small, wide receiver. The tight end shows off the ability to run after the catch, make a big play, and get the big touchdown.
Now they'll try the two-point conversion and try to crawl within 3. Brown will throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive.
Two-point plays, the windows are very small to throw into. That time, he just tried to force it into a tiny window. Ended up being picked, and the offense comes away with no points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Working the sidelines, Holly Rowe. What do you have, Holly?
Hey guys, down here on the Baylor sidelines, there is so much excitement from these players. This has turned into somewhat of a shootout. The offenses continue to score, but I have seen some of the defensive players say, we have got to turn it up right now.
Right down the middle. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a first down. And the Bears want to move quickly.
Well, the defense just had to chase that guy down and make a tackle after a long run, and no chance to substitute. They got to get the play call in because the offense is trying to go fast.
They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. They'll line up for a second down play. The run inside. It's Turner. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the third period. And talk about spreading the ball around. Everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. Final stands in the game, and we'll start with the first down. From the gun, the running back looking for room.
And this guy really has been a workhorse today. He's made plays when his offense has needed them the most. He's a guy who's reliable. They know they can turn around, give him the football, and he'll go make things work out. They're going to need him to finish this game. He has to continue playing well after that big run now.
He never had a chance on the draw, tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. Ball's at the 27. It's third and short. Can they avoid making that fourth down decision? Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Turner. He'll come through on third downs. He's got enough, and they'll mark it at the 23.
And I think this will go a long way in determining the...
First down here as we dive into the college football season. A week 1 clash that has been worth every minute of it so far. Someone not clear on the snap count. It'll be a false start, and they'll move it back. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. So important to keep your concentration. Get off on the snap count, not before it. It's 1st and 15. They'll run the counter. Nowhere to go on that one. It'll bring up 2nd and 10.
Well, with the defense trailing, they're trying to dictate to the offense now. Really nice blitz call that time. Blowing the run play up for a huge loss. You're probably going to see that again. They're trying to find a way to create a takeaway, create negative plays, and get the ball back.
This will be the 8th play of the drive, but a great opportunity for the defense to get off the field. Keeps it himself. Nice move there. Oh, he didn't get there, and what a stop against an offense that's been magnificent on 3rd down. So here we are on 4th down, and this field goal kicker is going to face all the pressure in the world. What a disappointment. No good. Missed an opportunity for a little cushion. The lead is still 5.
Hey, sometimes I just feel like 4th down, man. Just go for it every time. Like, the field goal miss, make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Brown wants to pass. Working that left side now. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. Offense will try to get some momentum going on 1st and 10. Here's a give to Washington.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
With the catch, it's Kane. Dragged down, but they'll move the sticks for a 1st down. The Tigers come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's Eccles. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those
There's a crease. The 10. Touchdown Tigers. And they've moved out front here in the 4th.
And this is a running back, guys, that gets better as the game goes on. Here we are late in this one, and he's still breaking on big runs. Impressive, making people miss, showing you the speed. And that touchdown gives his team the lead.
So the extra point really doesn't do much for you. Might as well try to make the lead a field goal, but be careful that you don't get the thing returned for a defensive 2-pointer. He's not going to make it. Still a 1-point game here in the 4th. They had hoped to push this edge out to a field goal. And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Here comes the Baylor offense back onto the field. So they just gave up the lead on that last touchdown drive. Now to put something together to go back on top late. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
Linebackers in today's football, obviously, guys have gotten smaller. They got to play in space more, cover fast guys out on the perimeter. But how about this linebacker coming downhill and making a physical tackle in the hole?
So now it's 2nd and long. Flagway wants to throw. Dangerous screen into traffic. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. What a big play this one could be. Tight game, getting late, 3rd and long coming up. Wide receiver comes in motion. Looking to pass. It's Lagway. And this is going to be incomplete on 3rd down.
And 3rd and long, everybody is pinning their ears back and coming after the quarterback. You try to throw screens behind those. Sometimes they're very successful, but this time, defense played it great, and the play went nowhere.
It's incomplete. A 4th down stop, and the turnover on downs. Now the offense will try to run out the clock with the lead. Running inside. It's Washington. And he's brought down after a nice gain on the play. Give him 7 on that one. And now we've reached the 2-minute timeout. The Tigers with myriad options after that big pickup on 1st down. Quarterback making checks. They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's wrestled to the ground right at the 15-yard line, and a big red zone opportunity here. The defense working to manage that clock. They use the timeout, 1:55 remaining. This is a big 3rd down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. He gets it all the way down inside the 10. It'll be 1st and goal from the 8. Timeout taken by Baylor. It's 2nd. And they'll still have 1 timeout left at their disposal. Now with a 1st and goal, let's see what Auburn's got cooking. Touchdown, Tigers! And they take it in for 6 more points. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
Now for the extra point try late in the game. And he splits the uprights and pushes the lead to 8 here in the 4th. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And it was capped off with the 8-yard run. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Baylor has it back, and here comes the Bear offense. They were really aggressive going for it in their own end last time. It put them in a tough spot, David.
Yeah, aggressive, reckless. They got to find the balance with this offense to really be productive. And last possession they went for it, they rolled the dice, Palmer, and it didn't work out for them.
Yeah, if you're better on 3rd down moving forward, though, you can keep yourself out of those situations.
They've got it at the 36. It's a 1st and 10. Here's Lagway to pass. Here's the pressure. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. To the air. It's Lagway. Quickly complete. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Lagway from the gun on 3rd down. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Oh, what a play. It's intercepted. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
I just love the aggressive nature of this defense and understanding, hey, David, we need 1 play and this game is over. 1 takeaway finishes it, and they get it with the pick.
Yeah, and you do these situations all the time, right? You got the lead, the passing situations, you're playing the pass, and they play it beautifully, man. Drop back, great vision, break on the football, and they said, forget this. I'm into this game right now.
We waited so long to start the season, and just the way you want to start, getting that first victory.
And the first games are so much fun. You've been practicing against each other over and over all through camp. Now you get to come out, start the season off 1-0, Jesse. Great start.
It was a great start for the winning team. Now, for the losing team, obviously not the way you want to get into this season. There were some mistakes with execution, and guys are going to have to do a better job individually. But that's why you play the games. You get to now go back to the drawing board, get back on the practice field, try and iron out these wrinkles. It's a long season ahead. A lot to play for.
That's going to do it for us here. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.